everyone to day 21 of Mental Health Month 2022, where the theme is resilience, communities and connection. And I'm talking to this theme in this series, Resilience to Recovery. My name is Tammy Horton. I am a mental health educator and mentor, and I'm the CEO and founder of Phoenix Initiative and a little not-for-profit called Come By Here. Today we focus on health goals. So health can affect every part of life. So it's important to be clear on the motivations behind your health goals and to think carefully about how to pursue them. So as I said yesterday, health is an important foundational domain as it helps to support us with the pursuit of all of our goals. The thing to remember is that although health plays an important role within resilience, it's usually not the primary goal. So it may sound a little bit counterintuitive, but it's because your health enables you to do things, right? So think of it like of how a box of tools can be used to create something or to do something, like other goals or priorities within vision, for example. So think of health as a car. You can have a chassis or a body with the interiors all nicely laid out and it's showroom ready. But the car doesn't have an engine to run it or to drive it anywhere. So in this case, the engine might be vision, which means that you're working towards a goal that's not entirely on health itself. So what are your thoughts on the concept of health, mainly supporting other goals? Have a think about that for a moment. So one way that health supports our goals and aspirations is simply through how it enhances brain health and neuroplasticity. So the brain relays messages to each other and other parts of our body through sending electrical connections down these things called neurons. And where the neurons are joined is called a synapse. So the more frequently one neuron is activated, the greater the exchange of chemicals and the receptors in the next neuron, causing it to change its internal structure, and it strengthens the connection. So one chemical that's important in this exchange is BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. So when there's more BDNF, we learn skills faster due to the strengthening of the connections, and the brain is better at adaptation because of the increase in the learning process. So it also supports other resilience domains through this effect, increasing learning and adaptation. So basically, it means the more BDNF we have, the more resilient we will be. So BDNF sounds amazing, but the thing is, although the brain produces BDNF, it's limited within the brain. So once you use it, it's depleted, which hampers your ability to learn. So that's when we need to replenish BDNF levels. And how do we do that? Well, from existing research, the most effective ways to increase BDNF is through regular exercise, quality sleep, and healthy nutrition. So you can see how learning is directly supported by our physical health, which then supports the brain or our mental health. So knowing this about BDNF, think back about your experiences in the past. Have you noticed differences in your mental effectiveness that you can link to nutrition, sleep, or exercise? So it's interesting when we think about this in terms of setting goals. So health goals are often hard to stick to because, well, let's face it, life gets in the way. So one way is to clarify the following 5 aspects of your health goals. So I want you to think about: what is your motivation? What challenges do you face? How will you make time for the new habits? How can you include other people to help you stick to it? And then how can you make the habit stick? So with this in mind, even quick results are okay, as long as you can follow it up with consistent behavior and turn it into a long-term thing. So you can reinforce this by shifting the focus of your health goals. So look at the process of staying healthy rather than reaching one specific point. So avoid the pitfall of focusing on outcomes. Focus instead on the process of getting there. So for instance, if your goal is about the outcome of getting fit or lean, then it doesn't really help you identify what it takes to get there because the goal itself is so far away. What can help is instead looking into what does it take to make that happen, which could involve physically going for a walk or a run or going to the gym. And then even doing shorter sessions initially to make it easier to get into the habit is important. And this is how health is built little by little, with the choices that you make on a consistent basis. So, don't get too caught up in short-term goals. Rather, focus on how you're going to make it happen and how you will maintain the lifestyle. So slow and steady usually ends up being faster than shortcuts. You know, the tortoise and the hare. So many people keep looking for faster ways to get fit and end up taking longer to get fit than it would have taken them if they just did it the slow way in the first place. So all of the resilience domains, vision, composure, reasoning, tenacity, and collaboration help you to stay consistent. So vision helps us to set those goals in the first place and to set them in a way that's motivating. You know, SMART goals, 3 basic needs, prioritizing. Composure helps us to manage stress and emotional eating so you can stay in control and on track with your health goals. Reasoning enables you to research options and to plan ahead for challenges, in addition to thinking critically to filter out unhelpful information. Tenacity is about being able to persist and to bounce back quickly when you have a little bit of a setback. And this is something that we'll face in our journey with health because it really doesn't end, does it? So it's about recognizing and being aware that challenging situations will come, but we can still move forward. And finally, collaboration, which helps us with our health goals in that we can communicate with others to have a health buddy or simply tell others of our health goal so that we can hold ourselves accountable. So it's really interesting how all of these come together and to help you to actually be successful. Up next, we've got sleep. So this is one of those things that a lot of people can have issues with. So tomorrow we're going to look at how to help you wake up feeling refreshed. But until then, remember to always be a phoenix. Bye for now. Hi, me again. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified when new videos come out, and why not check out a few I've prepared for you earlier. Bye!